Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
This city festers with corruption. To try and put its people back on the righteous path and change their nature, it would be like trying to stop the wind, calm a volcano. May his will light the way through this place. Tell me you're not actually going to go through with the charlatan's offer. Yes, the man oozes with self-confidence, the stench of backroom deals and half-truths. You are no friend to that man. You are an asset. What you need is to stay vigilant. Strike down any opportunities or heretics that would take advantage of the kind-hearted. This city is rotten to the core. I will not tolerate any provocation.
Good.
What do you think you're doing?
Everyone,
I will
gather
not
round.
stand for this.
I have something. Are you
Thief,
talking about the
you will
snow
put that
elves?
back immediately,
The one and only.
lest I make you.
Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great
I will not
magic.
abide any
Imagine the
crime,
power that
no matter
coursed
how
through
small.
their veins.
That does not
How did you get
belong
that
to
thing?
you.
No one's
Now,
seen
return
in
it,
years.
before my oath
My
compels me to
sources
take
must remain
drastic
secret for
action.
their own protection, but I can promise you that the contents
You could be the
are
champion of Cyrodiil, and still, I would never stand by and let you commit crime. Not under my watch, not by his will.
or perhaps limitless power could be
See that you don't.
Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you've really got what it takes.
Still, you would willingly align yourselves with a bunch of rabble, little more than common criminals. They are no guild.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients, whatever more.
And I would do it 100 times over, if it would deter you and all righteous souls from the path of petty crime and corruption. Have you any sense in that head of yours? You are being exploited as a tool, and you will be just as easily discarded. Enter those sewers, and I will be forced to make a decision, one that my oath compels me to. That is all I'll say. You have a choice. Remember that. This is your final warning. You will face the same consequences as them, should you continue.
Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face
Stand
the
up!
truth.
I cleanse the corrupt
You,
from this
Vex,
place in your
Mercer,
name. No
you're all
more
part
shall
of the
thieves
dying
govern
breed.
this city.
Things are changing.
You will be met with
Dying
nothing
breed?
but
Never
should have
fire.
come here.
What do you call? Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. I'll be here when you're done.
You dare! You have thrown your lot in with the thieves, and let corruption into your heart. It is by his will that I cannot stand by and let you wreak havoc on these lands. I remember my oath, my allegiance to these people and the common good. You have merely chosen coin, and for what? It is not in the material that you will find absolution, but faith and purity of heart. But it is the end of you and I. You have shown yourself to be nothing more than a heretic and a betrayer. I will not allow you to grow fat and lazy on the backs of others, to take goods that are rightfully theirs. You and I are finished. Now, draw your weapon, and may Stendarr grant you a quick death. Company, with me!
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck!
A jester, and a coffin no less. I do not like this. Something about it feels wrong. Perhaps it would be best to alert the guard. I cannot sense corruption per se, but there is definitely something inside. It doesn't feel like anything, just cold.
For the sins of the unworthy must be
Stand,
baptized
boy.
in blood and fear.
Explain yourself. Before I cut you down where you stand.
Sweet mother, sweet mother. Finally! My prayers have been answered! Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind!
The Black Sacrament. I would sooner put the boy to death for such heresy. I hear his pain. If this woman is indeed the monster he says she is, but he willingly took evil into his home and his heart. What he committed is an affront to all that is good and just in this world. I cannot allow it. Ugh, I don't like this either way, but you may be right. So be it. I can no more allow the abuse of children than the young and foolish to consort with evil. But I will not hesitate to act next time.
More talk of adoption.
What's this?
None
the
of you
boy was
riffraff is
telling the
getting
truth.
adopted, ever.
You will die
Nobody
for
needs
laying
you.
a hand on these
Nobody
children,
wants you.
woman.
That, my darlings, is
I fear nothing in this was righteous, but I could not allow the woman to continue abusing those under her care.
Someone has killed
Ugh,
Merlin.
the boy should have sought help for his troubles, not call darkness into his hall.
Hooray! Grelin the kind is dead at last.
Yes,
We're saved.
but at what cost?
Yay!
I hope his light may illuminate the way forward, for this will not be the end of troubles with the Brotherhood. If, or when, we meet, my blade will be ready.
sleep well.
Listen here, woman. Stendar will not forgive. Your death shall be all too soon. When I saw they had taken you, I pursued this pitiful excuse for an assassin, but the woman had numbers. To my shame, I was overwhelmed before I could burn the heretics away and come to your aid. Her biggest mistake was in leaving me alive. Now, untie me, and I will bring unto her his mercy. There. Now, to work. Die, woman, and let his light cleanse you of your sins. I do not suffer murderers and
I said
heretics.
this, I'll see you dead!
You will find no solace in the void. Only the heretic fears the light. May he offer them forgiveness, for I cannot. And let this shack be burned away by his light. You did well to hold fast against temptation. The woman underestimated you, and she met a fitting end for her kind. Now we must root out the others. The Brotherhood isn't known to act alone. There will be a sanctuary somewhere nearby. I am sure of it. Then I shall bring his might down upon the faithless and profane. Then, and only then, will they know the true embrace of death. It is as Stendar wills. At last, we stand at the heretic's door. It is as it should be. I will not rest until evil is cleansed from this world, and these assassins are the worst of the lot. Onwards, to their destruction. Come then, come to your death. Her biggest mistake was in leaving me alive. Now, untie me, and I will bring unto her his mercy. What are you waiting for? These people, whatever their crimes, should be punished by the law, not this farce of a trial. The Dark Brotherhood are scum, lower than scum. They serve the void itself. You would side with them. Scum that do not even deserve to be called human. Stendar take you! I will not! How could you?